guys, and welcome to this week's video. I have my guest here, Miss Eleanor, who just woke up from her nap. It has been quite a day. Today is Friday, and you guys will see this tomorrow. As soon as I get done filming, I'm going to go ahead and edit and try to get it up for you guys for tomorrow. Well, you'll be seeing it today, Saturday. Sorry if you hear some background noise. My husband's taking down some trees outside our yard right now. So the machine, you can kind of hear it. Hopefully you don't hear it in the back. Welcome to this video. If you are new here, my name is Kayla. I am a young mama of one. And if you're not new here, welcome back. Some of my awesome youth group said that they had been watching my videos. So hey guys, welcome to this one. Thank you all so much for watching my videos and liking and subscribing and commenting. It really does mean so much. So I'm going to jump right into this monthly reset video. I wanted to kind of take this time to reflect on some things that happened in June and plan how I'm going to make July better and make it easier on myself and just share with you guys some kind of life updates. So June was a very busy month. I feel like I was kind of in a mental fog most of June. We are at the end of June and I'm like, where did the month go? So yeah, June was an okay month. Was not my best of the year, but we made it through and I'm excited to start July. July has exciting things going on. Not that June didn't, but yeah, it was just, as you can see as I'm talking about it, like it's kind of a blur in my mind. I feel like I really was struggling there for a while in June. That's partly why I didn't get a lot of videos up, because I was lacking inspiration. I was having a lot of technical issues with my videos. It just wasn't working for me, and it was just not, in my opinion, worth the added mental stress. So thank you. So you see these fun, cool videos, and just remember that I do also go through just mental funks that just I feel like I can't get out of sometimes. So yeah, that was not fun, but I feel like I am coming out of it. June was a very busy month for ministry. We had our second worship night, and the theme of it was just breakthrough, healing, freedom. A night of freedom is what we called it. It was very awesome. We did not have as many people show up as the first one, I think mainly because we did not advertise it as well. And I do believe that there was like a war going on in the spiritual realm for this night, because the enemy does not like prayer nor praise, but he definitely doesn't like prayer. And he definitely doesn't want you to know that God still heals today, because he does. And those are things that the enemy hates. So yeah, I felt like the enemy was just attacking me as well. Several other people from the team said so as well. Yeah, so, and I don't believe that the enemy is like just hiding behind every bad thing that happens in my life because the light turned red and I get a cold or something like that. I do not believe that. I realize we live in a fallen, sinful world, and that's life. You know, I do believe when it comes to going to war with the enemy, when it comes to prayer and breakthroughs over your own life, over interceding for a family member or friends, yeah, he's not gonna like that. So I was feeling the heat the past few weeks. Yeah, so we went to church last Wednesday, then we had practice for Friday on Thursday, we had church Thursday, we had a ladies event on Saturday, and we had church on Sunday morning and youth Sunday night. So I have been trying to just like mentally get caught up from last week. Yeah, you see Daddy out there? Dada. You saying hey Dada? He's working hard. Another little life update. Yeah, he's outside. This girl has only had one nap today. And it's 3 o'clock, and she just got up from her first nap up there. So yeah, and she's getting her 8th tooth in. Yay! So it's been a little bit of a challenge. We've been on the struggle bus. But anyways, the next ministry kind of update I want to give you is our youth ministry. It has been doing so well. We are meeting every single Sunday now, and we took them to Carowinds about 2 weeks ago, maybe. The goal was trying to get them to connect, and mission accomplished, they did. They had a great time. The youth leaders had a great time, just seeing them have a great time. It was wonderful. Eleanor rode the carousel for the first time. You remember that? The carousel, the horses? Yeah, she remembers. Best thing ever. So yeah, that's kind of the ministry update. So as I mentioned, I was kind of in a YouTube funk as well, and so I didn't post a lot. I had several videos filmed, I think like 3, but I just do not like editing old content. It's just not fun to me. So I've decided I'm not going to post those. This is up to date, and I'm going to just film from here on out and be more consistent. So anyways, that's kind of the update. One of those videos was a garden tour kind of thing. My garden is very small. Next year, we have already said that we really want to step up our gardening game and really get on it, plant a lot, start from seeds and things like that. So this year though, like we have done in the past 3 years, we've been married almost 3 years. It's just something little, just as a little hobby. Yeah, garden, it is flourishing. It is producing things. We have squash, zucchini, celery that I actually took from like a grocery store celery stalk and planted. That's doing good. We have tomatoes coming. We have, what's else? Bell peppers, green bell peppers. I feel like there's one more thing. We have a blueberry bush. That's producing. Our little strawberry plant, we've gotten 2 strawberries off of it. Woohoo! So yeah, it's been awesome. It's finally starting to produce. One of the most fun things I have done this month is starting to plan her birthday party. My sweet Ellie Bean is turning 1 this month on the 19th. So I have been in party planning mode. We decided on a berry first birthday theme. So all things strawberries, and I've gotten a little carried away, I will admit, but it is so much fun. I realized after doing Josh's graduation party that I really enjoy doing that, throwing parties, having people come together and just have fun together. So that has been an extra expense, but not necessarily because I put back some Christmas money and birthday money and graduation money here and there for her birthday party, but I have been doing extra spending. Yeah, so that's gonna come up, like I said, in the goals for July. So moving on to July, I made 4 different categories of goals. I'm gonna run through them really quick. I've tried to film this video twice, and I just feel like it's so long. So I'm like, I gotta get through this faster. So I separated them into 4 categories: ministry, personal, finances, and YouTube. YouTube, I feel like the most obvious would be to post every single Saturday. So this is the first Saturday of the month. Woohoo, I did it. Let's see if I can keep that up. For ministry, I want to stick to my monthly schedule. And what I mean by that is, if you watched my video 2 videos ago, I posted where I shared about my mom binder that I created, and I had scheduled something to do the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I think, Wednesday of the month. Definitely the first 3. But every Wednesday, someone found bubble wrap. That like plan songs for Sunday morning, plan songs for Wednesday, plan songs for youth, plan songs for events. So yeah, a lot of planning goes into ministry, and I want to stick to that schedule. So that is the first goal of the ministry category. The second is to spend more one-on-one time with some of the girls in our youth group. I think ministry is all about relationships, how you can build each other up, how they can build you up, and that still happens in youth ministry. Like, I want to pour into them, but I also want to give them a chance to pour into me, because the Lord speaks to us all in different ways. And yeah, so that is one of my main goals. And then to 3rd, plan a girls' sleepover. I'm hoping to do this early August. I want to get through Eleanor's birthday first, and then start planning our girls' sleepover. I'm hoping that we can do it at my house. It'll be very personal. We can cook and have fun and do some crafts and all the things. More time to get connected, again, work on those relationships. And then that's kind of the ministry category. The next one is personal, or I guess the 3rd one is personal, and that's my first one, is to drink more water. I feel like this is everyone's goal, but seriously, like, I need to drink more water. I've been really tired lately, and I am not pregnant. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, because I know some people have already been speculating as you're hearing this, me saying I've been tired, I need to drink more water. No, I'm just tired, and I think it's because I don't drink enough water. I'm not pregnant, nor do I want to be at the moment. So drink more water, get up earlier, because I just feel like I need to. It's just a personal goal. I need to get up earlier so I can read my Bible and have actual time to read it, so I can get some things done before Ellie wakes up. Yeah, just need to get up earlier. And then the third one is to establish a solid nighttime routine for Eleanor, which I'm going to start Monday. I'm trying to implement slowly, but I need to get into a solid routine. I'm not night weaning or anything like that. We're still going strong with the nursing, but I need to establish a solid nighttime routine. So we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this, and then it's time for bed. Whether that be teeth, bath, book, bed, or whatever it is. I just need to figure out what works for us. Usually books don't work for us because by the time I get her out of the bathtub, she's really tired and just wants to nurse, and she's just over it. So that's usually how it goes, but I need to work something else out. We just might need to start it sooner. So then the last goal was just financially, and like I mentioned, I spent a lot in June. And again, I did put back for her birthday, so it wasn't like a ton of like out of pocket expenses because I put back for it. But I want to try to save more money this month, like especially this month. I'll cut out extra expenses is one specifically. Keep our groceries to $100 a week. That is very challenging, and it also calls for me to be more creative with my meals, to stretch things out, not just snack all day long like I sometimes do. But anyways, so yeah, that is one of the other ones. Cut extra expenses out, keep groceries to $100 a week. And then these are more like one and done kind of things, but I have 2 subscriptions that I was using for my YouTube videos that I need to just get rid of both of them. They're just costing us and I'm not using them, which is not being a good steward of my money. So yeah, I need to just go ahead and cut those expenses out. So more so that's on a list so I can cross it off and I can see that it's there. And while I was writing my goal list, I didn't want to forget, so that's why I did that. So the goals for July 4th is coming up. Then my anniversary is the 18th. I'll be married for 3 years. Super excited. Best 3 years of my life. And then the 19th is Eleanor's birthday. I'm also registering for my Bible college classes in July. We're taking a beach trip in July. Wow, yes, lots going on in July. So, moving on to the last part of this video, I've seen this with 2 YouTubers that I really enjoy watching, Jacqueline Brooke and Michelle Reed. I'll link their YouTube pages down below. 2 of my favorite YouTubers. They're young women, godly women, and they just have beautiful personalities, and they just make beautiful content in my opinion. But they have shared their like favorites, and so I thought that'd be really fun. I find really good stuff from them. None of these things that are included in my favorites are from them, but they're just what I've been loving lately. And the first thing is very tiny, but this pen. This is a Pigma Micron 01, I guess is what the brand's called. I will link everything in the description box below. None of this is sponsored. My channel's not big enough for that yet. So everything that I mentioned I really do love and I use all the time. But the .25 millimeter, that is how tiny it is. Like if I put this up to the camera, you still probably wouldn't be able to see it. But it's a marker. It does not leak. It says micro pigment ink for waterproof and fade-proof fine lines. And that, my friend, it does. It is wonderful. It does not smear, smudge, nothing. It's great. I love it. And then that kind of leads me to my next favorite, which is this journal. If you have never heard of Well Watered Women, do yourself a favor and go follow them on Instagram, Facebook. Look at their website, Well Watered Women Company, I think is what actually it's fully titled. But this is the Give Me Jesus journal, and they like come out with a new one every year, I think, with new artwork on the front. It's not always this one. Joshua got me that for Christmas. I requested it. I was like, please get me this journal for Christmas. Because it's so beautiful and it makes studying the word so much more just fulfilling to me, honestly. It has a space for date time where you're at doing your Bible study, for gratitude, which I know many people like to do anyways in the morning, a place where you can kind of get your brain just decluttered. You can just write stuff down or write an opening prayer, a place for your study, and then a section for like application. So what am I learning about God and the gospel? How can I apply this to my life? And then a closing prayer. So it really is a good structure to do Bible study, which also leads me to my next one, which is this Bible, this Expository Bible. I will have to admit, it took me a while to get used to it. Number one, I don't usually read King James Version because it's hard for me to understand. But the Expository Study Bible, it's Jimmy Swaggart Ministries that has this book. So it's a concordance Bible. And I really, really love it. Like I said, it took me a while to get used to it because it's like verse concordance part. So once your brain kind of like adjusts to reading that instead of like those scriptures like one by one, then it's a lot easier. But it shows you references to their culture, to the Old and New Testament, vice versa, whatever part you're reading from. Just so many good things, what things symbolized back then. Like I'm finishing up Exodus, and it has took me through the tabernacle and what everything represented and symbolized, down to the colors, to the material of the wood. Like, that's how in depth it is. It is wonderful, and it makes reading your Bible interesting. Not that reading the Bible is not interesting in general. I'm just saying, I am not a big reader, and this really has helped me to really get into the Word of God. And I wasn't going to share this, but sometimes this is the only Bible I get to read during the day. And I have started, for about a week now, just taking this little Bible. It's the Jesus Storybook Bible. Every story whispers his name. And it really does. Like, it takes, right now, but anyways, let me backtrack. I've been reading Eleanor a story out of this while she's eating breakfast every morning. And I have to stop a few times to maybe cut her up some more food or whatever. I do it very casual. I use different voices so she's not bored, but I don't have anything very strict, like you need to listen and sit down and pay attention. She's not even one, But I just want to start forming this habit for myself, really. But we're only at like the David and Goliath story, and at the end of every story, it like talks about it's portraying Jesus. Like, how does this portray Jesus? Soon there would be another king that would do this, it's just really awesome. I really enjoyed it. We got this for her when we took her on her first mountain trip back in October for my birthday. So those are kind of some of my favorites recently. Bible study things, personal things. As far as like household stuff goes, I have been loving the 7th Generation brand of cleaning products. I really wanted to convert to Thieves, but they're pricey. And 7th Generation is supposed to be like a very plant-based like cleaners. And I've been using a chamomile and lemon, I believe it is, multi-purpose spray. It smells amazing. I've been using their dish liquid, like soap. And then I bought their dish detergent, like to put in the dishwasher, but I haven't started using it yet. I'm trying to finish up my Cascade. I love my Cascade. It does the job. But I feel like I'm just like consuming the chemicals and stuff in Cascade. So trying to make a healthier choice, leaning towards something, a better option, cleaner option. So I think that was everything that I wanted to share. I do want to say though, again, thank you so much for watching these videos. It really does mean so much to me when you mention something to me from them. When you comment down below what you want to see. This might not be your content. I promise this is not the only thing that I plan on filming and doing. But if you want to see more Bible study content, more mom lifestyle kind of content, baking, I've been loving to make my own loaf bread. I've been making it for like all of my family recently. And so I really have been enjoying that. So anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see more on this channel. Blech. Let me know what you'd like to see more on this channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe for more. Thank you so much, guys. Until the next one. Bye.